Hello, everybody. It's Dr. Abby on Tell Me the Stories of Jesus. It's the third Sunday in the month of June. And Tolu Alashe and I, we don't have our building costume on, but we're still building.
Yes.
And today we're dressed as priests.
Priests.
Yes, we're dressed as priests because we are building the...
Temple.
What type of temple?
Build.
The Holy Temple.
Temple.
Yes, we're building the Holy Temple. So our scripture is in 1 Kings chapter 6, yeah? And we're talking about King Solomon. Remember the first Sunday of the month, we told you where King David wanted to build, but God said, no, I want your son to do that building for me. And so this is the Holy Temple. Remember last week, we said God told Moses that they should build the tabernacle. And the tabernacle is a temporary church building. And the Israelites were taking it everywhere they were going. It was moving with them. But this time, David, and now it's going to be his son Solomon, wanted a permanent place to put that Ark of Covenant, and a permanent place of worship for God. So that was the plan, to build a temple. And remember, first Sunday we said, if you want to do anything good and nice for God, you go back and you ask God. You just don't go ahead. God might have other plans. So God had given the go ahead, and then Solomon built for God. It was beautiful. Isn't this beautiful, Tolu Alashe? If you read in the Bible, he used so many lovely things, gold, many treasured things to build for God. He built that temple. It was beautiful, just like this. And it took him how long? 7 years. Tolu Alashe, say 7 years.
7 years.
That means he took time to make sure that he built something really, really, really beautiful for God. He didn't hurry. It took him 7 years. He built for God a lovely building for God. And when he finished with the building, again, just like the tabernacle, he dedicated it to God. Yeah? He dedicated it. And when he was dedicating to God, he killed so many animals, like sacrifice.
Yes.
In this day and age, it's like giving. Remember, we talked about giving last week, didn't we? So Solomon gave a lot at the dedication of this beautiful temple. He gave a lot. And the Bible lets us know that when that happened, again, like last week, the glory of the Lord came down. The cloud came down. They just had to worship and worship God. It shows that God is pleased. When his glory comes down on our lives, it shows that he's pleased with us, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. God came again and he appeared to Solomon a second time. God was so happy with him. God was happy with the beautiful temple he built, but God gave him a warning. He had to continue to be well behaved, like Tolu Alashe and I.
Yes.
He had to always obey God for God's presence to continue to be with him. So he couldn't just say, because I've built a temple, and then he starts to misbehave. So God gave him those warnings, and then God asked him what he wanted. And he was a wise king, and he told God that God should give him wisdom to be able to rule the children of Israel. So we have talked about the building of the Holy Temple, a beautiful building, which Solomon took his time to do for God, and God was pleased with him. God came down, God blessed Solomon, blessed the people, and God gave him a gift after. He allowed him to ask for that nice, lovely thing that he wanted. Now let's quickly learn our lesson from this story. It's similar to last week. So the temporary building, somebody realized that we can't be taking it from one place to the other. Let's build something beautiful and permanent for God. So it means when you see anything that is not near perfect in the house of God, it's lovely to ask God that, can I make it better? It's good to want to make things better, Yes. So that was one good thing that David and then Solomon did. And then Solomon used the best. Remember, we said in the tabernacle, they kept bringing many things. And God was happy with it. So Solomon also gave, and he gave the best things for the building of the holy temple. Can't you see how beautiful it is?
Yeah.
And then another lesson is that he took his time. He didn't rush it. He took his time. Take your time and do something that is good quality. You know, we talked about talents for God. Yeah? Do that for God. And again, like last week, when you please God, the glory of God will come down, just like the cloud, yeah, in the tabernacle. And they worshipped God, and the Lord blessed him. And I mentioned something. Because you've done something good and great for God, does not mean you then start to misbehave. God warned Solomon, you have to continue to be good. You have to continue to serve me. So in the building of God's temple, you have to continue to obey God. Yeah? Okay. And so this is bringing us to the end of our story today. And at times, when God is very happy with you, he will ask you also what you want. And if it is in line with his will, he will do it for you. And that brings us to the end of our building again this week. Tolu Alashe and I are priests for God. We're children of God, and we're building. And until next Sunday, when we talk about another building, which is the most important one. Now smile at the audience. Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.